end around is leveled by C.J. Mosley.
That's 67 tackles in this one. He is flying up.
Assisted 44 to go in the opening quarter. Keith hammer. He's dropped for a loss back at the 12-yard line. Dont'a Hightower slipping up to the middle of that line of scrimmage. Here he comes. They pick up the blitz. Hightower shakes his man and drops. Spencer Keith just ran right over
the defense.
A lot of people think this team has a chance to play for the national championship. Why do you think that's the case?
Well, because it's a Nick Saban football team, and the players that he pressure. You see Dont'a Hightower right there, milling around the line of scrimmage. Here they come,
and there goes Keith. A loss of 7. First. That ball's batted in the air, and then Tyson Good gets hammered in the process.
Ouch. Barron will knock you out.
Not good at all. Everybody else, not bad, but not against the SEC in Alabama and Florida. Oh, and now Red's leveled. And now that Alabama defense led by Mark Barron. Upshaw, one of the captains of the defense that Todd talked about a few moments ago. Bolden in the pocket, fires across the middle, got his tight end, and the ball comes out. Alabama's got it. Unless the play was blown dead. We got one official.
After review, the ruling on the field is the ball was fumbled before the runner was down, and there was a clear recovery by Alabama.
McGloin in the shotgun. Gonna throw long, and Moy almost had it, incomplete. Back in at tailback. He's seen limited duty so far today. They fake it to him, and Bolden loads and goes long, and this one's intercepted by Mark Barron.
Faking the stop and go at the top. It doesn't fool anybody, and that's a play that Rob Bolden can't throw. He's got to drop that down to the underneath route. Brandon Beecham was open as an out.
They get a first down here. They'll be right around the closest they've been to the goal line. Here is an end around. Davon Smith, he's got McGloin out as a blocker, and he lost the ball, and Barron, does he have it? Alabama looked to get their hands on it first, and they have it.
Looks to get to the outside, hard to do with the great pursuit from Alabama. The Mean Green come to Tuscaloosa 0-2. Pressure. Complete to Chancellor, but no gain.
Field just going through what they went through.
Dunbar wrapped up, no chance at all. Courtney Upshaw. Dunbar. And it's going to be marked at the 2. Down in the first half, 2 in this drive. Thompson, lofting, tipped, incomplete. Into double coverage was Chancellor.
Against this Alabama Crimson Tide.
Chancellor. Wrapped up, incomplete pass. Complete. Chancellor could not get away from the tackle of Vinny Sunseri. The shutout. And they stack up Hamilton, and a penalty flag to boot. McNulty gives, and Hamilton to the 3. Pressure, firing, incomplete.
Deep back. Wingo. Remember last year when he scored on the second play in this game? Well, 3rd and 10. Blitz. Wilson steps up. It's caught, but far short of the first down. Running back out for the year with an injury. Here's Wilson. Short. Another double team tackle. Ronnie Robert Lester, and 1st and 10. Fires it short. Boom. Jarius Wright, Dre Kirkpatrick
10 times, and every time Kirby Smart and Nick Saban said, just be patient. He's going to come across the formation and be ready to lay him out.
See what Alabama plans. Blitz from the outside. Intercepted. This is Dequan Minzy, touchdown.
Watch right here. The receiver stops. The ball is just overthrown. They were not in the same page at all. He missed him by about 2.5 yards at time.
Arch Karai, for those of you who don't follow volleyball, was the captain of the 84. Here's a reverse. Joe Adams going left, and he is nailed for a loss all the way back at the 11. Milner.
The easy throws. You have to earn every throw.
Quick flip. How about that defensive effort? My goodness, Dre Kirkpatrick. 5-yard penalty, and it is 1st and 15. Little screen pass, left, window, nailed. Lost 6 more yards. Gary, fullback, Kiero Small is there. The handoff, Johnson. No! Nope. Dont'a Hightower. 2nd down. Here's Mitchell. Keeps it. This is what he provides. Rainey goes right with 2 blockers in front.
He got run down by Mr. Hightower.
Yes, indeed. Pretty good speed. Be out with a dislocated elbow sustained last week. In the win, here's Brantley left side. Chris Rainey. Yes, it is.
Oh, they're there.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
And the ball at the 43, Rainey out of the backfield. Courtney Upshaw. Brantley under some pressure. Intercepted by Upshaw. Got some blocks, has some room. And he is going to go unimpeded for an Alabama touchdown. Muschamp met Nick Saban and was in, low snap. Brantley. Again, he's got a lot of time. He finds gaps.
Look at close space, though.
Dre Kirkpatrick. 3rd down, 11. 4-man rush. Brantley up. Delivered across the middle. Ball is incomplete. Charlie was the offensive coordinator at Kansas City last year. Here's Brantley back. Flushed, caught from behind, and a fumble. The ball.
Wow. Well, that's a break for Florida. Let's see if they can cash in.
No, they can't. Courtney Upshaw. 10. Left side, Rainey. Wow. Driscoll. Wow.
Smith throws to the outside, incomplete. On 2nd down, Smith to Kraus. Oh, and he is hogtied at the 32-yard line by Kirkpatrick.
This running might take a shot for the end zone.
3rd and 1. Smith hit and dropped at the 30. Jesse Williams.
Of Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers.
They're going to go to Jerron Seymour for his first carry of the game. Looking on. 2nd and 10. Rodgers running the option, keeps it. And gets leveled at the 40-yard line by Mark Barron.
It's his ear hole out, but Rodgers has the mobility, but right now you got to get down, son. That's going to hurt Mark Barron. Full speed here.
John Brantley went out last week for Florida. End around, Kraus. They tried this in the first half, and it's pretty much the same story. Nico Johnson and Mark Barron deserves a lot of credit. On 3rd and 10, Rodgers on the crossing route to Kraus, and he is suffocated.
Competition, but having a certain level of expectation for perfection.
Screen play to Zach Stacy, and Alabama was ready for it. There is Mark Barron. Who else? They've converted just once on 3rd down here tonight. Rodgers picked off. D. Milliner. Barron in front of him. Inside the 15.
basis, and Nick Saban knows how to motivate his team. He will have them ready to play, in my opinion.
Rogers gets away from a tackle, throws on the run, and right into the hands of Nico Johnson.
Shouldn't pull that out of the playbook. It seems to be working.
Hand it off to Jeff Scott, who's going to lose a yard or two. Start giving him different looks. 3rd and 13. Mackey on the move. Finds a man, but it's dropped. Incomplete. Down and 10 for Randall Mackey. The draw going nowhere. Enrique Davis stopped up. Mackey underneath. You know what? Alabama has guys that can run too. You saw a display of it right into something.
At least he didn't take a sack.
Jeff Scott with nowhere to go. He's going to lose a couple of yards.
Switch to probably the same call.
3rd and 11. A pressure off the corner. Backside pressure. And it's picked off at the 39-yard line. Lester still on his feet. And picking up a couple of blockers, too. Still on his feet, but there's a flag down. Lester all the way down to the 4-yard line.
To throw it or get it past the first down marker out of bounds.
Mackey sacked back at the 41. You don't want to take a sack either.
Success of McCluster that made the coaches think this short guy might be able to get it done for us.
On 2nd and 9. Mackey on the move and tackled by Nico Johnson.
Offense and defense, that's going to be an unbelievable matchup.
I'll ask you who you like in a minute. And a sack and a fumble and a recovery by Alabama. Around the world are running for cover. 2nd and 12, running for cover like quarterback Randall Mackey back at the 1-yard line where he's sacked.
Players around this team were so excited about Mackey.
Time hands it off to his tailback. Mackey into the end zone on the fade. Jump ball incomplete. 3rd and goal. Mackey hands it off. Scott can't get there. Stopped up. They hand it off. And the defense intransigent. Holding. Stoning Mississippi. 4th and about 4. Sims given time and batted down at the line of scrimmage by Dont'a Hightower.
The tight end starts to become a part of the offense.
And 1st and 10, some heat on Sims, and he gets rid of it.
Start at center. Got beat there by Nico Johnson. Johnson, who was the defensive player.
And Sims took a hit.
Boy,
that in 10. Good ball handling on the play fake. Sims threads it in there, and a big hit at the 29-yard line. Incomplete.
Half. I would suspect they're going to get a mouthful of that guy here in the second half.
Sims completes the pass. That was Rajon Neal. The pass complete on the screen. Out to the 30, but short of the first down. All right, Wendy. Here's Sims off the play fake, stepping up, backside pressure, he fumbles it. And Tennessee recovers the loose hold on 4th and 1. They go quick on the quick count. And man, this is going to be close. Let's 40-yard line though. That much short.
Derek Dooley.
Marlon Lane in the ball game. Sims running with it. And it's ripped
pretty quick in places like this.
Sims hands it off. Poole is short. And it'll be 4th down.
The younger players to realize you don't have to be a junior or senior to become a leader on the team.
Sims intercepted by Hightower. Hightower, he wants 6. Dont'a Hightower. 1st and goal tied. All right, Wendy. Justin Worley now in at quarterback for the Volunteers, and he hands it off on the first play. And a fumble. Alabama recovers the ball.
Dont'a Hightower last time.
They bring 4. Low snap. Lee picks it up, drills it, intercepted. That's his first. Run all the way and not very far. 2nd and 14. Jefferson wings it out right side to an exposed wide receiver. Toss. Ware. Caught short. Side in the slot. Blitz. Jefferson took him down this time. 4th down. Last pass was intercepted. Backs in the eye. Play action. He goes deep. His second pass is intercepted. Mark Barron flies down the sidelines, spins, and is taken down at the 3. Interception of a pass by Jarrett Lee has been the difference in the score. There's the late toss, and Ford is racked up.
What?
Spencer Ware is the deep back in the eye, and he will get the handoff. Goes right. T-Bob Hebert trying to help him and misfired on the block.
Well, Alabama's got to get a stop here. LSU did it. Let's see if they can.
3rd and 11, Jefferson.
They do.
Yep.
Kirby Smart wants the defense to check out of their play.
Where?
There.
No!
Stopped it. Was that Mark Barron?
There's a pistol set for Ralph. He's going to get hit before he can get rid of it.
And so right away, Mississippi State testing that perimeter.
Russell on a quarterback draw, and he won't get back to the line of scrimmage. Lead the backfield, leading Russell all by his lonesome on 3rd down and long. Pressured, and down he goes.
Can't block them.
Dont'a Hightower again.
Yeah. I mean, Upshaw and Hightower
Per play. And another one batted down. This by at the 25. There's the quarterback run, but it didn't run very far. Ballard's going to get hit in the backfield. He's going to lose about 3. 40-yard line. Look out, Tyler Russell. C.J. Mosley.
Brett played with and carries himself with.
He's going to keep it on the ground here, and a loss of a yard. 45 remaining in the ball game. Russell off play action. Here comes Upshaw. Down goes the quarterback.
The Capital One Bowl game when they beat Michigan State back in January.
And Russell goes down.
Since he was the head coach at Toledo back in 1990, so they had to draw back on the past, and it looks as though Damian Square figured it out. The Eagles are hoping desperately to stay out of, as again Bama able to come through, and Quentin Dial make on it. See the numbers already, 134, and we haven't gotten to the end of the half. That is the most Alabama has given up this year, but again, not a sort of a factor right now for Georgia Southern outside that 40-yard line.
They do have the 3 timeouts, and I'm sure they'll start using them now.
From the Alabama 14-yard line, trying to cut into the 38-21 advantage. They give it right up the gut, and not much running against the Bama 11 and 101,000 in the stands. The pitch to Robinson, and he is level. He slipped a bit and then got help to the Shaw on play action, looking, throwing, and knocked away at the last moment.
Quick flip out to the left side. That's Quan Gray, number 4. Play action. Mosley steps up. Chase got him. Damian Square, number 92. That is the first down for Auburn. Reverse.
Look at that discipline.
Wow. Alabama stayed home and Trovon Reed. 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Fraser, rather.
Up second level.
2nd down here with 1:05 to go.
That didn't get to the 2nd level. They got 3 timeouts left, does Alabama.
On as a halfback. Okay, here we go. I don't know.
Boy, didn't that seem a little too cute by half?
Yeah. Hightower. He's coming. Mosley goes deep, intercepted, picked off easily. On the overthrow, this is D. Milner. Dives, touchdown, Alabama.
A really poorly thrown ball, and you know Milner smells it and takes it right over the edge.
Dyer. Nothing. Dont'a Hightower. That's Trevante Stallworth, top of the screen. Here's Mosley back, in trouble, down. Fourth down, Court will go for it. Blitz threatened? No. Mosley, good coverage. Protects the ball down, it goes over on downs. There
in his legs. So Michael Ford will get the first series. They'll try to get to the edge, but not on the first play. And there, the linebacking. This is Ware, well short of the first down. Upshaw.
Think as much and just play the game.
Trying to pick it up, and here he is on a read and nothing doing.
Chances and get to 3rd and 3 to 4.
Nickel coverage on this. They drop it off to Blue, who's going in reverse against that defense.
And he and his team have it.
That's a 3rd penalty against LSU. Here's Beckham. They try to set a screen and nothing doing. Jefferson's in trouble. Brought down, sacked by Courtney Upshaw. And here comes the option. Here is Ford. Could not get to the edge. And that was Jarrell Harris. Spencer Ware coming in. Need a dozen to get to the first down marker. Jefferson. Interception. Threw it away. Bama shows blitz and backs out of it. Oh, Randall shook off Kirkpatrick. And then he is thrown down at the 26. Where is the running back? Sacked. Can't get it off. Down at the 17-yard line. The tie on the road. He's a great young coach. Got to hurry with the clock coming down. And nothing doing. 32-yard line. Running the option. Didn't run it decisively. Pitch to the man who's stretched out of bounds. 4th down and going. That could be a fumble. Hightower got in on him. Dont'a Hightower ripped it loose. That's a fumble. Turn it over. Look at the Tide. But I believe it was Gentry who's had a whale of a game, who's able to get his body over on the football for Nick Saban. Bama won the national championship. Tonight, they've made Jordan Jefferson basically invisible in this game as Dont'a Hightower comes up with the team.
But Jordan Jefferson has just not been able to get into a rhythm tonight.
And he's down at the 19-yard line. Hightower again, number 30.